All right, today's December 20th, 2024. New Year's is coming up. We all have got those New Year's resolutions that we like to do every year. I personally am not waiting for New Year's to get going on what I'm wanting to do for 2025. I've already been putting that in the month of December, and had I had things going right before, it would have been going on much well before. Now, there was things I was doing to get things going in my life again, but in terms of working on my main purpose, my main thing, I've been able to not wait any longer, hit the ground running January 1st, and keep going from there. I'm learning it's all about consistency. I've been very inconsistent in my life, and it's virtually almost turned out to not the way I would have imagined 13 years ago when I sought onto a journey of bettering not only my life, but also others' lives, mainly in health. And so that's one thing in New Year's resolutions people get into is health. And I would strongly advise checking out some other of my content later as I go along, because that's going to be a huge portion of what I do. Right now, I'm just getting back into making content, and what better time to talk about a resolution than when you yourself are going through one and when New Year's is right around the corner. And if you're still not motivated right now, when the time comes, January passes, now we're into February, you didn't really even start your New Year's resolutions, you might not even be hearing this until April, May, 2 years from now, whatever. Wherever you are, wherever you're at, that's always the time for a resolution. You don't have to wait only one day out of the year. You could do it at any time. And that's kind of what I've done throughout my life. Whenever I've tried to make changes or do things, you try to get them going whenever you feel like the time's right now. I'm not going to keep waiting and get good at keeping waiting. The problem I've had was being consistent, and I'm no longer going to be inconsistent. That's my New Year's resolution. And by hitting the ground running right now, sober, having the energy, having the drive again, coming back alive again, that's what 2025 is for me. 2025 is the year I come back alive. And I'm not turning back off again, because I'm 42 years old and I ain't got time to wait around anymore. Being a loser, wasting my life in my 20s and 30s was cute, fine, whatever. My 30s might have been a little more successful in things that I did, but a hindrance is a hindrance. And if I want my 50s and 60s, 70s and beyond to be any good at all, I got to get this stuff going now. I got to provide value to people, and I also want to encourage others to do the same. My thing's health. Everybody has their thing. So just find your thing and maybe make that your New Year's resolution. How are you going to present your thing to the world on a consistent basis? Something I'm trying to figure out. That's why I'm talking to this camera right now, because I know there's someone on the other side feeling the same way. And we're all going to do it together. That's what YouTube, that's what these communities are for. We're doing these things together. These people with a lot of followers and big production things on YouTube, I mean, it's still a together thing. We all need each other to get it going. And hopefully it's for impact, not just some mindless thing, which a lot of things are, but there's also a lot of great things going on in the world in terms of making change. And I feel like we all need to be a part of that, doing something. So wherever you are, whenever you are, the time for resolutions then. Get yourself right, get yourself back up, do the things that help you keep going. Don't be inconsistent like me, anyone who's younger than me, thinking, oh, I'm going to start tomorrow, stop. For me, it was like pushing the gas, pushing the brake, trying to get to where I was going. You're not going to get anywhere. There's a lot more to it than just what I'm making it sound. But when you're at the bottom of your life, when you're at the darkest hours of your days, and you can find a way to pull yourself out of that, that's a success story right there. So from here on out, I'm going to be bringing my impact out into this world and encouraging others to do the same. You know what it is, you know why you're here. Let's make it a great year.